channel, guys. I'm welcoming my MUV fam. If you're new to my channel, my name is Meleisha'Simonee, here to serve you a makeup versatile moment. Very recently I have posted a story on my Instagram asking you guys what makeup look you would like to see next on my YouTube channel, and I gave you guys the choice of whether you'd like to see a shimmer smoky eye or you'd like to see an all-round matte eyeshadow look. Weirdly enough, like, I got 50-50 on both choices. Like, it was so crazy. So I'm just thinking, okay, double the work, double the content, which means I'm pleasing you guys, and I really appreciate the fact that you guys even voted. And yeah, and it goes to show that you guys enjoy to see my looks. As you can see from the intro, I'm going to start off by giving you guys a nice beautiful smoky copper smoky eye. I think copper smoky eyes are great for many skin tones, and I decided to give this look a twist by giving you a choice of, or an option of, 3 different lip wears that you can have like with this look. Nude, bright, dark. It's very much universal regardless of the kind of eyeshadow that it is, or the kind of eye look, however you want to say it. Yeah, so if you guys are interested to see that, then please just keep on watching. But before you keep on watching, I'm gonna link my Instagram somewhere down below here. Make sure that you are following me and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. Stay tuned for what's to come next. By now I have started off with my brows. I have nothing on the skin. I haven't prepped. Well, I've prepped like moisturize wise, but I have not put any form of primer on my face besides me putting primer on my brows and obviously doing all that good stuff. Starting off with my OG favorite, NARS Pore and Shine Control Primer. Next, we want our skin to be looking very much hydrated. You can use whichever primer works for your skin. I like to use the Moisture Glow primer from YSL. When I apply this, my skin just feels like heaven. Like, if you're just going for a nice, beautiful, hydrated look, definitely grab yourself this. It really does its job, and it's not overly dewy. It's just moisturizing. It says what it's in the name, moisture. So I really enjoy using this. That we've applied our primer on, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and the reason being is because we want to cover up any blemishes that we've got on the skin. I'm just going to put this all over any blemishes that I can see and I just don't want visible in any pictures or in person. So I'm just gonna put that there, even on my nose, and a little bit on my chin. Okay, so we don't need to worry about making that overly perfect. We just want to cover up all the basics because we don't want to apply too much foundation. So today the foundation that I'm going for is the Huda Beauty Full Filter Foundation in the shade Coca. The reason why I'm going for this foundation today is because it's very much full coverage and I don't have to use a lot to achieve that full coverage look. Now I'm going to go in with one of my favorite concealers, which is Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Deep. I'm going in with this particular concealer because it's very much full coverage again, and for me it's not drying underneath my eyes. So yeah, when blending out my concealer, I like to just blend out the edges because I feel like you get more of a seamless look doing so. Just prioritizing the end and making sure that part is very, very, very much seamless. Covered and highlighted, but also quite flat, so I'm going to go straight in with setting my concealer at the moment with the Laura Mercier translucent. Damn girl, I'm just going to set at the moment with this translucent powder and then go in and do a powder contour. Yeah, I like to just take some in the cap. Yep. And then I like to use a damp sponge. I just find it so much better when you do it like this, because it's like also melting that powder underneath your eyes, and it's also not as drying personally, but you still get a nice beautiful highlight. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not going to be out here stating facts or anything. I'm also just setting in those smile lines. Powder contouring, I've mentioned this a few times on my channel. I like to use that beautiful brown shade from the Morphe James Charles palette. I like to use this brown shade right here, mainly because I just feel like it's so perfect for me, like on my skin, to just contour with. Some people use these shades here to bake with, or just to set their concealer or anything like that, but I personally love to just use this brown shade just to contour with, so that's the colour that I'm going to go in with. You see, like for me, I just think that this shade is just a perfect match for contour on my skin tone personally. Like this video if you agree. What I like to do, I just like to just snatch the side of my nose, that it's neat. Okay, so I'm just going in again with a little bit more concealer, just to really and truly have a neat base for our eyeshadow. Okay, now that we've blended our base on, we want to quickly try and set this with a pressed powder, loose powder, whichever one of your choice. But what I strongly recommend is, because we're going in with a dark smoky eye, we want to use a dark powder, meaning like a powder that's close to your skin tone or slightly darker, just so we have a nice tanned, bronzed eyelid. Okay, so to start off with the crease, I'm going to be taking the Kylie Burgundy palette. I like to use this colour here, which is, I believe, Penny. And I just love having an orangey, bronzy colour as my transition shade. I think it just warms the eye, and it's most definitely going to be going with the blush that we're going to be using later. Also, I'm going to be taking some of the shade on the lower lash line as well. So now that's completely blended out, we got a transition shade on. I don't know if you've noticed by the way I was blending it, I'm trying to blend it upwards just so I have a nice smoked out uplifted eye. I just like that smoked out look. I'm going to be going in again with the James Charles palette, and we're going to be using primarily most of the shades from this palette. I'm going to be going in with this shade here. Looks a bit reddy on camera, but it's like definitely a brown with a little bit of a red undertone. And I'm just taking my Duo Urban Decay Cherry brush. It's from the Cherry palette. I'm just going to use this dense brush here. First, what we want to do is pat, because you get most of the application just by patting, well, most of the pigmentation just by patting, and then we blend out afterwards. I don't know, yeah, I don't know what happened there. My camera just literally shut down on me because it was overheating. So all I've done with before my camera decided to say I'm taking a break, girl, I just took that same shade and I've just blended it in the crease, blended it outwards with a clean fluffy brush, and then I took it down to my lower lash line. That's all. We're going to move on to the third shade for our copper smoky eye. And I'm going to be taking this shade here, the darkest shade, the darkest brown. Really deepen that crease. Yeah, detailed brush to take to my lower lash line. We just want to just place this right at the end. And now I'm going to be taking a small Urban Decay Duo brush again, and I'm going to be just blending and smoking that out. Right, so I'm going to be doing the other eye off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I've smoked out both eyes. I'm going to go in with a clean fluffy brush and just blend. Just want to make sure that I have no blotchy areas. Another minor trick that I like to do is take some of the translucent powder again, just a little bit, blow the little excess off, and just neaten. I hope you can see that. Just neatening. Then we're going to be taking our fluffy brush and just dusting that off, making sure that it's a little bit more neat. See that? Pretty much on most of my videos I mentioned that I cannot apply any shimmer shades without my very own NYX glitter primer. Like, I need this glitter primer in my life. I can't apply any shimmer shades without it. I just feel like it brings out as much potential in that shimmer shade as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. This and just patting it on top of where we applied our primer whilst it's still tacky and wet. That's how you get the most out of the shade, like lich. Right, I'm gonna take the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette once again and take this coppery looking shade right here and just apply it right on top of that goldy coppery shade that we took from the James Charles palette. Now that I've done that, I'm going to do the other eye and be right back. The first thing I'm going to do is coat my lashes. I'm going to coat my lashes with the Maybelline New York Colossal Mascara. Right, I'm going to be taking some mink lashes. These are from Unicorn Lashes. I can't remember the style of these. but I will write it down somewhere below the screen. So I'm gonna apply these lashes off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, eyelashes are on. I have applied some bottom lash mascara and now we are ready to finally finish up the rest of the face. I'm going to be going in with my Zoeva Luxe highlight brush. I've already used it, don't judge. And I'm just going to get rid of that bake that's been on my face for way too long now. So just making sure that this bake is just getting removed. And you see it's just refined my nose contour a whole lot. I'm going to be using one of my favourites, the NYX Double Dare blush. The reason why I chose to use this blush as well, just to give you guys a further explanation, is because we used orange in our crease and our lower lash line, so I think it just ties everything together. Lovely. So now I'm going to be going in with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray area. I just love how refreshing that smells. Oh, okay. I'm going to take my my fan and just... I'm not going to smile. I just realised, oh, sorry. I've just misted my face. Literally just misted the face, and I just don't want to create any creasing, any settling, or my eyelashes are still drying. Girl, get your life. Now that we have semi-dried our base, the reason being why I love doing that is so when we apply our highlight, it is popping. Okay. And the highlight we're going to be going in with today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood Illuminator. This is another OG. Today's video is all about OG makeup, isn't it? Oh yeah, just blending that over. We are almost finished with this look, guys. I promise you. As by the intro, you can see that there's 3 options that you could use with this look. We're going to start off by applying a nude glossy lip, and before I get into that, I'm going to line my lips with NYX Espresso lip pencil. I just like to slightly overline my lips. Then I'm going to be taking one of my other OG favourites, which is Maybelline New York. Leave it like this, or you can add a little bit of gloss because I love a nice glossy lip. I add a little bit of the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Fenty Glow. Yep, so this is option number 1. Right, so we're now going to go in with option 2. For option 2, we're going to go in with a red lip pencil. That I'm taking to do this with is the LA Girl lip pencil in the shade Burgundy. And the lipstick I'm going to be going in with is the MAC Ruby Woo. So yeah, this is option 2. Okay, so for the final option, we're gonna go even deeper, girl. I'm gonna be taking the Huda Beauty Brown Edition liquid lipsticks minis, and they don't do it in this pack anymore, but they do sell each shade in this miniature edition individually. I'm going to be taking the liquid matte lipstick in Vixen. Okay guys, so this is the final lip. Okay guys, that is it for today's video. Let me know down in the comments as well, like, which lip color did you think this copper eyeshadow went well with. I think we've kind of gathered which one I am drawing more towards, the nude. I think because it's so much more safe, and me, I'm kind of like a plain Jane type of chick, so I tend to not go too bold with colors. Please do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed all the options and all the tips and tricks and advice that I've given throughout this video. Yes, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.